Alright everyone, this is Zero Budget Geek and welcome to Animus, the draft building card game. Alright everyone, it's time for another game of the Animus draft building game. And we're just gonna jump right into it. So like before, we're not gonna use any entities or nemesis that we've faced before. So we're gonna there's 4 left that we haven't tried yet, so let's shuffle these up. We're gonna draw 2. Well, actually, before we do that, sorry, we're supposed to get the nemesis first. So we'll shuffle those and we're gonna draw a random one and flip it, and we are facing Agnes. Let's zoom this in a bit. Agnes Villalobos, the spirit of undying rage. Reaction: when any minion card is killed, flip it face down. Instead of discarding it, it still triggers death and kill effects. It is now a zombie with 2 melee, 2 flank, and no card type or special abilities. The zombie is discarded if it receives any damage and is not considered killed for other effects. And I didn't go into the flavor text last time, so I'll read it this time. After dying an unjust death, Agnes collects souls to fuel her unfathomable rage against living beings and embarks on a diabolical quest to shroud the universe in darkness. Alright, so this is who we're going to be, and this time we're going to sit on this far end of the table over there. So we're going to go ahead and put her there, but while we're deciding, well, before we sit rather, let's make sure, shuffle this up, shuffle, and we're going to draw 2 random ones and then pick one. Oh, I'm not sitting in a seat yet, so I can't take it yet. So let's get our seat, and we're gonna draw 2. And let's see here. We got Justice here, the Spirit of Retribution. After one of your cards is killed, you may select 2 cards in play controlled by one player and move 1 damage from one to the other. That could help us in killing those zombies quicker. And then we have Aumenti here. During your turn, you may reset 2 cards instead of 1 in any order. I'm trying to think if there's any reset cards that we would need. Well, if we could get the one that lets us move damage around, inertia, that could be really useful. Both of them are, I mean, I could find a use for either one. I think we'll just go with Justice. I like the ability to, I'm not sure how this is gonna play out, so we'll leave Aumenti for another time. I know we've passed on her a couple times now, but we will definitely play her at some point. Alright, so it'll be Justice versus Agnes Villalobos, and so let's go ahead and so the Nemesis deck is already set. Let's go ahead and shuffle this up, shuffle. We're gonna draw 3 cards and see what we got. Alright, we got Jackie Maldito. Select 1 card and play and return it back to its controller's hand. That's always a very strong play. All of these cards are actually useful right now. Whisper. Select 2 cards and play controlled by one player and move 1 damage from one to the other. That could help us kill those zombies. If we basically put any damage on a zombie, we'd kill it. But it might be better just to attack the zombie straight off. So and then Telly Kerrigan here, switch the positions of any 2 cards and play controlled by one player. I don't think position is going to be that bad, other than the zombies are going to be in our way, but we can kill them pretty easily, I'm sure. So I think I'm just gonna go with Jackie here. We haven't played him before anyway. Select any 1 card and play and return it back to its controller's hand. I mean, that's so versatile, and he's a blue type that can go in any. We'll just put him there for now, and we'll discard everything else and draw 3 new cards. Alright, we got Raiko and Kurita. While this card is in melee position, the other cards cannot be attacked. Might be good with all these zombies going. Force the zombies to attack Raiko. Jake Nyquil, until the start of your next turn, your cards cannot be attacked. Quite good. I don't know if we're going to need his high melee. And then we have Nia. Look at a player's hand, choose a card and reset it. Man, all of these are, well, they're all level 3, so they're all good. Well, I kind of feel like we need to, this might be a little bit of a long drawn out battle. So maybe having Raiko holding the 4 up front will be the, I mean, they're all really good. There's let's go with Raiko. I haven't used them yet, and he's even on both his things. So, all right, let's put those away and draw 3 more. There isn't really any bad decisions. Ra is probably the one here. Dark Moon again is just a neat card, but not when we've got access to Zen here. I think Zen is pretty much the pick here. Raw deals extra damage, but again, I don't know that we're gonna necessarily need extra damage, but we'll take him. Although I've already taken 3 cards that are worth 3, so I need to vary my picks here. Can't have a deck full of just 3s. That's dangerous. All right, and then we draw Sam, but we already have a red power, red melee type. Fabiola is good. Gale is also really good. You know what? Select any one card and play it and return it back to his controller's hand. That could be good with either one of these. I think I actually want to go with Fabiola here, though. Just have a little bit of healing. Gale let us search for any one card, but as of yet, there's nothing that we need to particularly search for other than Raiko. We probably want Raiko near the beginning of the game, but we'll take Fabiola here. She's a decent healer. All right, so let's put those away. Draw 3 more. And we got Juvia, place 1 damage on an opponent's card, then 1 damage on this card. Project 16 automatically kills something. She's a level 3, so I don't know if I want to take her. Brick is almost always good. With our ability to move damage around, our ability to move damage around with Justice kind of takes the place of that. I know I don't want Project 16 here, so it's between Juvia and Brick. If I take Brick, man, we're on high. We have a lot of high cost cards. Juvia can sacrifice the damages to kill a zombie, but that's not really worth it. Do I want to be defensive or offensive? I think Brick's the pick here. As much as I like Juvia, if I had some more healing, I might consider Juvia, but there's not a lot of healing in this game, although I think the last episode contradicts that. A bunch of level 3s here. Krizia is really good. She's a good up front. Blue type, though, we already got a blue that can be up front. We have 2 blues that can be up front, so she's not a great priority. Vandal could be good, but I think we're gonna go with Neutrino here. Vandal's good, but Neutrino can save himself, protecting us from losing a lot of high points quickly. So I think we're gonna go with him, and then that's all of our blue picks, hopefully. Or skill cards is what they are. All right, 3 more. Blaze is a green melee, which we don't necessarily need. Fizz is a green range, which we could use, and Dark Savage is a red melee, which we don't need. So I think Fizz is the pick here. All right, let's move these around. I basically put them in a certain order. I like to put the one that I consider my melee one up front, and the range ones in the back. All right, so we kind of need to draft 2 red cards in a row, which isn't likely. All right, draw 3. No red cards here, but we did draw Inertia, which we were thinking we may want. Sasha's a consideration. The zombies won't have any health, so healing them isn't a worry. I don't want Radalexian. I have too much blue. Inertia might be the one here, though. Let us move more damage around. We'll have some good abilities to move stuff around. Sasha's a really good consideration here, though. But because Inertia is mostly going to stay in my hand, and I already have 3 blue, that's incentivizing me to get a... Alright, we really need to get a red card here, and preferably a red range card. And we got Lixia, which we're taking all the time, but we often don't play her. Will-O-Wisp might be a better one to take. We're foregoing healing, though. They're both level 2s. Lixia is kind of the overall better pick, but we haven't used Will-O-Wisp yet, and Will-O-Wisp is really good to get set up ahead of the villain, and we may need to with all this. Essentially, the enemies are gonna have 1 extra health. Zed is really good too, but we already have too many level 3s and we have too many blues, so we don't want them. We have to take one of these two. Lixie is the better. I think Lixie is the better pick overall, but yeah, we're not gonna be playing her, and we need to play our cards. So let's go with Will-O-Wisp and hope that's the better thing, and hope we're just gonna try to go for a better, have better offense than the opponent. All right, let's go ahead and put these away, and let's group up our stuff, flip them, and shuffle. And we'll go ahead and put it over here, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So first thing is the Nemesis. That's just a reaction ability that she has, and that reaction ability affects all minions, even the ones that the other players have, if that wasn't clear. Alright, plays the first card. It is a sharpshooter reaction. If this card receives damage, place 1 damage on the card that damaged it. Well, that's not good. It's a blue type though, but it's a level 3. Alright, so she attacks. I have nothing in play. And it goes over to our... Oh, I didn't freaking get my starting hand. What an idiot I am. Let's do that. We wouldn't have known this. We wouldn't have known what we had. So let's base on that. I would have kept Zen for sure. I would have kept Raiko. And it's between these two. And I probably would have kept Neutrino. Because that gives us the 3, so we would have reset this one. All right. So then we got the sharpshooter here. She's good against red, so we don't want Zen, or do we? If we put Zen, he almost definitely... No, but it's a waste of his ability. If we go Raiko, he's good against blue. But we almost certainly lose him. Every time he damages her, he's gonna take damage. And then it's gonna turn into a zombie. That's a very strong start for the enemy. All right, let's just play towards our. We could go with Neutrino, and if we do that, see, the problem with that is that it's a 2 versus 2. With no advantage, so we're just hoping on the dice roll. We'll play Raiko and hope we can get some damage off of him here. Now I'm thinking I could choose to not attack and let her waste her attacks on me, but then he's gonna have another card. All right, let's just... If I attack now and even though I win, let's do it. All right, I have advantage. Let's go for it. That's a 3. So again, they always have the red, and I always have blue, and I always have her. So I've got a 4. She got a 5. Great. Well, that's what happens when you roll snake eyes. All right, I'm not gonna reset any of those cards, so I'm just gonna draw 1, and there's Fizz. All right, our opponent is gonna go into tactical phase and play a card. Plays Defensor. Each player must choose 2 of their cards in play and move 1 damage from one to the other. Well, there's nothing to do. All right, and she's good against red. Oh, this works out good. All right, the sharpshooter attacks. I have advantage, correct? Yes. Alright, let's roll the dice. I get a 9 versus that. So I deal, if this card receives damage, yeah. So damage and damage. And then the fencer's gonna attack. It's gonna be a 2 versus 3, and I have an advantage. I win it by 1. Okay, so we'll do a damage there. But Raiko's almost dead. Right. And I think that's it for the Nemesis. Alright, my go. Can I save Raiko here? Well, if I attack with him, he doesn't kill her and he dies, so that's no good. I could put Neutrino. Neutrino is really just not that good in any of this right now. If I put Fizz, Fizz is good. I want to try to save Raiko. I only have 1 healing card in my deck. Well, Fizz is the better one to put here. The question is, do I want to sacrifice Raiko? And I won't even kill the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter is going to attack on its turn and almost certainly kill. Well, it'll kill Raiko one way or the other. Which would force Fizz up to fight the fencer. And then it's kind of a even Stevens matchup there. I could put Zen. Don't want to put Zen. Maybe that's the way to save him. I put Zen, and the sharpshooter has advantage, but he has a higher number and he could still win. I think maybe we go with Zen here, and I try to save Raiko. Raiko's decent in flank position too. Let's try that. Might have been be better the other way, but if I'm gonna lose a card, I want to make sure I take stuff with it. Okay. Now the question is, do I attack here? I attack and I win. I take a damage, but she's at 2. Then she attacks on her turn and puts me at 2. Yeah, that might work. That might work. All right, let's get the dice. She has the advantage, but I have a higher number, so let's hope I made a good decision here. All right, she has a, well, she takes the 3, so 3, 4, 5. I beat that with my base stat, so I win that, but I take a damage anyway. But it's better than the other outcome. And then Raiko here, there's kind of no reason why I don't attack other than I might lose. A 3, yeah, but it's a 3 versus 2, and I have advantage, so we'll take that chance. 5, 6, 7 versus 3, 4, 5. Shit, Raiko dies. All right, well, sometimes you can't help the RNG. All right, so he dies. And then Justice, after one of your cards killed, you may select 2 cards in play controlled by one player and move 1 damage from one to the other. I will certainly do that and put it on the sharpshooter here. And that kills the sharpshooter and puts her face down like that. Now, unfortunately, we don't get the points until she's in our discard. But that is considered killed for you know, killing and death effects and stuff like that, but not when the zombie dies. All right, that was it. That was my attacks. Yeah, I think as good as we're gonna get it. All right, I'm actually gonna well, no, I'm gonna still hold on to him and just draw a card. We drew Fabiola. Now it's kind of too late, but let's see what happens. Okay, the enemy goes, there's no start of turn effect, so he's gonna draw a card and play a card. and it's a monk. Move that out of the way, please. Monk. Reaction. When this card receives damage, remove 1 damage from any other minion in play. So we want to kill you last. Alright. The zombie attacks because it has no choice, and it's a 2 versus 5. There's no advantage or anything like that. So he's got a 5. I beat that with my regular stat. So this finally dies, and now they go to 3 points. Yes, it's upside down because we're on the other side of the table, and it's locked, so I can't move it. All right. Oh, I forgot to put points over here. All right, so we are tied up. All right, now the fencer moves up, and then the fencer will attack. Now it has advantage versus power types, and it's a 4 versus 5, so this is not looking good for Zen here. He's only at 1 damage. All right, so she's gonna take the 5. That makes it 9, and he's got 5, 6, 7, 8, so she wins. Putting him there, and then the monk will attack. If this card receives damage, remove 1 damage from any other minion in play. Well, if it kills Zen, that's not the worst thing. Well, yes, it is, because that's only 1 point. All right. He's a red type, and so is Zen, so no advantage. So he just has a 1 point advantage. All right. Roll the dice. Zen gets 3, 4, 5. Wait, 3, 4, and he gets 2, 3. Oh, all right. So Zen fends out the monk, and it received damage, but from any other minion card in play. Yeah, it doesn't heal itself. All right. All right, cool. We survived it. Back to our turn. So what do we want to do here? We want somebody good against red, which would be Neutrino. Well, I think we play Neutrino because we want to kill the monk first. Right? Right. Although this fencer is a pain in the butt. So let's get Neutrino out. And we'll put him here. And what am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong buttons on my keyboard here. All right, Neutrino is going to attack. I don't know if I'm going to attack with Zen, but we'll see. But we're going to attack first with Neutrino regardless. It is 4 versus 2, and I have the advantage. Yes. I will take the... I got a 9 and he got a 6 only, so damage for you. And I don't think I risk Zen attacking that way, so I would just have Zen attack. No, I don't want to have Zen attack the fencer because she has advantage. I could switch. If I switch, what does that do? No, that still gives an advantage, so we'll leave it this way. And if she kills Zen, well, he's going to take her out with her. I played a card. I should reset one of these. Do I reset Fabiola? 4 cards. It'll be a while before we get to her. But I don't want to play her just yet. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need her just yet. So let's get that die out of the way. And then we'll just draw 2 cards. And we got... Ooh, man. I wish I had Jackio. He could save Zen. But, oh well. Alright. The Nemesis goes. Start of turn. There's nothing. So it's gonna play a card. Flip it. A warrior. This card is always placed in melee position, moving any previous cards further back. Well, that's not good at all, because I would have really liked for Zen to kill the fencer and not this warrior, because the fencer's worth 2 points and he's 1. Crap. Alright, well, there's nothing I can do to stop that. So the warrior attacks Zen, and the warrior will have advantage, and he's got a good melee stat, so we're in trouble here. He will take the 5. That's 9, but I got a 10. Ha! Right? I'm counting right? 4, 9, 10. Back off, bro. Alright. The fencer attacks here. Now here, I won't be too disappointed if he loses, but I do want to keep Zen around alive as long as possible. Alright, she's going to attack 2 versus 1, but she has advantage. That doesn't bode well for me. Well, she gets a 6, 7, 8, and I got much less than that. So Zen dies. Alright, so he dies. She dies. So we'll flip her face down. That puts me at 6. This is why having a lot of high cost cards is not good. And I get to do my entity's ability. I can move damage from one card to another. This guy slides up. And I think I'm just going to put this damage from the warrior onto the monk. And that just kills the monk. And then we don't have to worry about him. Right? Right. Boom. Turns him into a zombie. And then now we just have the warrior to worry about. And in fact, it was the fencer that went, right? And then now, so this doesn't count as coming into play, but this minion, this zombie can attack. So it's going to be a 2 versus 4. No type advantage. Let's move this out of the way and clean up our table. No type advantage. I definitely win, right? 6, 7, 8 versus 9. All right, so the minion dies. Can you right yourself, please? All right, that's 1 point, which is not great, but it was a card we wanted to get rid of, so you know, I guess it's fine. But we've got too many high cost cards in our deck, though. Is the problem. But hopefully with Neutrino we can stall a little bit. All right, the Nemesis is done. It's back to me. What am I doing? I could play Will-O-Wisp and Fizz. Now, why would I want... Now, Fizz is good against the warrior. Will-O-Wisp is not. But she can kill... She might be able to kill the zombie. And then I play Fizz. Oh, you know what I could do? What I could do, which is pretty nasty, I could play Will-O-Wisp. Does that make any sense, though? Play Will-O-Wisp, play Jackio, which puts Will-O-Wisp back into my hand. And I might as well have just played Jackio. So that doesn't really combo well. I think Will-O-Wisp and Fizz is the way to go here, and then we get a good numbers advantage. Yeah, let's play Will-O-Wisp. You may play a card from my hand. We'll play Fizz. We'll put her back here because with Fizz special abilities, you may attack from support position as if it was flank position. All right, and then I don't really want. This isn't a good matchup for him, but he's fine taking damage because then he can just use his ability to go away. So maybe that's fine, keeping him up there. All right, we get 2 shots at this, right? So we'll have Will-O-Wisp attack the zombie. It's a 3 versus 2, which isn't great, but I barely win that. Oh, I don't need a token. All right, this dies. So 2 more points. All right, we've tied it up. That's a 6, not a 9. All right, and then that was Will-O-Wisp, and then Fizz. This may attack from support position. It was in flank, and she's good against blue, which he is. So it's a 4 versus 2 with advantage. So that is good. Roll the dice. And that is still good for us. That's a 8 versus a 10. So the warrior takes the damage. And then Neutrino did not attack, right? And I don't think I want him to attack because it's a 2 versus 4, which isn't good. We'll just hang back. And I like Jackio, so I'm not gonna reset a card, and we're just gonna draw back up to our hand. So draw 2 cards. We got Brick and Inertia, so maybe do something there with that. All right, the enemy goes again. No start of turn things. There's not a lot of start of turn effects in the game. All right, Druid, remove 1 damage from all minions in play. Well, it sucks, but it could have been much worse. Alright, the warrior will attack. He has no type advantage, but he does have a numerical advantage. So 4 versus 2. And he wins that for sure. Alright, Neutrino takes the damage. Now the Druid will attack, and it always attacks straight across, and it has advantage versus red, so 4 versus 3 with advantage. Spells not good luck for Will-O-Wisp. However, she got a 4/5, and I got a 7, so I deal a damage to the Druid. Will-O-Wisp for the win. Will-O-Wisp is one of my favorite, thematically is one of my favorite cards in the game. Her flavor text there says, afflicted with a severe narcoleptic tetrad, she has psychic powers that can warp reality even while she is asleep. So the card that you get to play second represents her dream coming to life. All right, that was the enemies, and it goes back to my turn. All right, we got 2 blue types, making Fizz important. Any reason we want to play Jackio here? Not really. I think I'm gonna hold on. I think I'm holding on Jackio as a he's gonna be kind of a healer, because the card I pull back into my hand will basically heal its damage. So I think we pull out Brick and then put Brick up in melee. So we'll play Brick here. We'll perform a switch before combat. And then, actually, can we take out this warrior? Let's have Neutrino make a flank attack to the warrior. Is that what we want to do? What do I have for green cards? Was green cards the ones that I had the few of? No, it was red cards. So I have plenty of blue. So alright, Neutrino is going to do a flank attack. It's a 4 versus 2, no advantage. So roll these. I definitely win that. So place the damage on him, and then I think we take a risk with Brick. No, let's have Fizz attack all the way from back here. 4 versus 2 with advantage, yeah. And I definitely win that. And then I think now, because of that, I feel like taking the risk with Brick. No advantage. He just has a 1 point advantage. That's all he has. Let's hope it is enough. And it is. So the warrior is killed. Turns into a zombie. And I could attack with... Oh, actually, I could attack the zombie with Will-O-Wisp. So we'll do that. 3 versus 2. No typing. 2, 3, 4. So 6 versus 5. So Will-O-Wisp unfortunately lost to the zombie. Alright. And then because this guy only has 1 damage, I don't feel like resetting him yet. I could have moved the damage from Will-O-Wisp to Brick, but I don't think that's... unfortunately, Will-O-Wisp is the least valuable character at the moment. But that could change. Am I resetting any? I could reset inertia 4 to do something. What would I do? That zombie's probably gonna die anyway, so... Oh! Wait a minute. I just thought of what I could do. During my second tactical phase, I will reset inertia. Alright. And I will move this damage from her to Neutrino. Select 2 cards in play, controlled by 1 player, and move 1 damage from one to the other. Alright, so I reset her. Oops. Where'd the card go? Come on. Alright, that's on the bottom of my deck. And then I'm going to use Neutrino's ability. Place this card on the bottom of your deck. You may only do this if you have cards in your deck. Throw those away. And he's basically healing himself. And we got rid of all that damage. Alright. I think that worked out good. And then I end my turn and draw 2 cards. And I got inertia again. So Neutrino's the last one left. All right. The Nemesis goes. No start of turn effects. It's going to play a card, which will go here. A rogue reaction. If this card receives damage, put it into the Nemesis deck as third card from the top or as far down as possible if less than 3 remain. How many remain? 3. Exactly. He's at 6, right? 2, 3. I don't know why I keep doubting what I tick up over there. All right. The zombie attacks. No type advantage. And it's a 2 versus a 5. So, yeah. So this zombie dies, and that's 1 point, putting him at 7. The druid is forced up, and then the druid will attack. Oh, this is working out really good. No type advantage, but it's a 5 versus 2 in my favor. However, she got a 6, and I only got a 7, which is still enough to win the combat. And then this rogue will attack. Since there's no one directly across, the rogue will attack Brick. They are the same type, so no type advantage, but it is a 3 versus 1 situation. However, Brick got a 6 and the rogue only got a 5, so we had some good luck there, and Brick did his job by fending everybody off. All right, back to my turn. And what am I gonna do? Well, now I don't think I want to play Jackio because it'd be a waste of his ability. Although if I there's no, I don't want to play any of these. I only have 1 card left in my deck. Is there any benefit to putting the rogue in melee position? Yes. Actually, if we kill the druid, that's game, right? Right. Okay. So we take inertia. What's the rogue? Blue type. Man, they had a lot of blue types. All right. Inertia, I'm going to do her ability. Select 2 cards and play control. I'm going to reset her and move a damage from 1 card to the other. Right? Right. And I can't do that because there's only 1 card left in the deck. So got to do it that way. All right, so we're gonna move the damage from here to here, and that kills the druid, turning it into the zombie. We don't get the points just yet, but we soon. All right, and then does Brick attack? No, we're gonna take a chance with Will-O-Wisp. Yes, Will-O-Wisp. Come on, don't let me down. No type advantage, just these. Come on, 3 versus 2. Oh, she sucks. Alright, 5, 6, 7 versus 6. Will-O-Wisp loses there. Okay. Oh, but what we gotta do is kill this. Alright, so didn't matter. Why am I'm overthinking this. Alright, Fizz, 4 versus 2. 6, 7, 8. And she got an 8, so that's a tie. Technically she takes damage, but this minion is killed, and that is the 3rd point. 1, 2, 3. And at that point we can just basically say, all right, we will end our turn, and we look at the scores. The scores is always checked at the end of the turn. 6 versus 10, and we win the game. So there we go. So actually the disability wasn't as scary as I thought it was gonna be, but I mean, I think we had a good build to deal with it. We had a lot of good strong melee guys. I think that's what really made the difference, because basically a strong melee guy, those zombies stand no chance. Technically that goes there. So anyway, I look forward to hearing your feedback and critiques, especially pointing out any mistakes I made. And that'll be it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.